Beloved soul, welcome back to Angelic Whisper channel, where divine insight meets divine timing. I'm so glad you're here today. I don't believe in coincidences, and neither should you. Because if you found this video, there is something heaven needs you to hear. Today, your angels want you to know a truth that will change the way you see the days ahead. There is a shift happening around you now. It is quiet, hidden from human eyes, but heaven is moving the pieces. Before we begin this sacred message, if you're new here, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. This ensures you never miss a divine message meant specifically for you. Your angels work through many channels to reach you, and this is one of them. I need you to do something for me right now. Type "I trust divine timing" in the comments below. This isn't just engagement, beloved. This is your declaration to the universe that you are ready to receive what heaven has prepared for you. When you write those words, you activate something powerful in the spiritual realm. You tell your angels that you are listening, that you are ready, that you trust the process even when you cannot see the full picture yet. There is someone thinking about you right now. Not just thinking, but planning. Their soul knows yours, even if their conscious mind hasn't caught up yet. The angels want me to tell you something that might surprise you. This person, your divinely chosen one, has already seen your future together. In their dreams, in quiet moments when their guard is down, they've glimpsed what heaven has been showing them. A life together, a home, a marriage. But there's something holding them back, something that makes them hesitate to move forward. And it has everything to do with age. You see, beloved soul, heaven doesn't measure time the way humans do. In the realm of spirit, souls recognize each other instantly. There is no confusion, no doubt, no hesitation. But here on earth, we wrap ourselves in human concerns, human fears, human judgments. And right now, your person is wrestling with one of the most common human concerns when it comes to divine connections. They believe they are too young, or perhaps they see you as too young, or maybe the age difference between you feels like a mountain they don't know how to climb. Let me share something with you that the angels are pressing upon my heart. Your soulmate isn't just someone who loves you. They are someone whose soul made an agreement with yours before either of you came to this earth. Before you took your first breath, before you opened your eyes in this world, your souls stood together in heaven's light and made promises to each other. You promised to find each other. You promised to love each other. You promised to help each other fulfill your divine purpose. And nowhere in that sacred contract did it say that human age would determine when this union could manifest. Right now, as you listen to these words, your person is having an internal battle. On one side is their soul, which knows exactly who you are and what you mean to them. On the other side is their human mind, filled with societal expectations, family opinions, and their own fears about timing. They look at you and they see forever, but then they look at the calendar, at their birth certificate, at what the world says about age and relationships, and they pause. They hesitate. They pull back even as their heart pushes them forward. The angels want you to understand something crucial. This hesitation isn't rejection. This pause isn't denial of what exists between you. This is actually part of the divine plan. You see, sometimes heaven uses these human concerns to perfect divine timing. While your person wrestles with age, they are actually being prepared. Their character is being refined. Their ability to commit is being strengthened. Their understanding of what really matters is being clarified. Every day they spend thinking about this age situation, they are actually growing into the person who will be ready to give you everything you deserve. I want to share a truth that might comfort you. The Bible tells us in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 11, He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the human heart. yet no one can fathom what God has done from beginning to end. This verse isn't just about patience. It's about understanding that heaven's timeline includes every concern, every hesitation, every human worry, and transforms them all into something beautiful. Your person's concern about age is being woven into your love story in a way that will make it even more powerful when it fully manifests. Can I tell you what your person thinks about when they're alone? They imagine introducing you to their family, but then they worry about what people will say about the age situation. They picture growing old with you, but then they wonder if they're mature enough to be the partner you need. They dream about proposing to you, yes, proposing, but then they question if they've lived enough life to make such a commitment. These aren't the thoughts of someone who doesn't care. These are the thoughts of someone who cares so much that they want to get it right. The angels are showing me something beautiful right now. I see your person looking at rings, not necessarily engagement rings yet, though that thought has crossed their mind more than once. But they're noticing rings, thinking about rings, wondering about rings. Because deep in their soul they know what this connection is. They know you're not just another person they're dating or interested in. They know you're the one their soul has been searching for. The age thing? It's just their human mind trying to make sense of something that transcends human logic. If you're receiving this message, type "age is just a number to soul love" in the comments. Let this be your declaration that you understand what heaven understands. That love measured in soul years is ancient even when the bodies are young. That commitment measured in spiritual maturity transcends physical age. That two souls who have found each other across the vastness of existence won't be kept apart by something as temporary as earthly age. Let me tell you what's happening in the spiritual realm right now. Your angels and their angels are working together. They're having conversations, making arrangements, shifting circumstances. They're whispering to your person in their dreams, showing them visions of your future together that are so beautiful, so perfect, that your person wakes up with tears in their eyes. They don't always remember these dreams clearly, but they wake up with a feeling, a knowing, that you are meant to be together forever. Your person has already planned your wedding in their mind. I know this might sound impossible, especially given their hesitation about age, but it's true. In quiet moments when they let their guard down, they've imagined what you'll look like walking toward them on that day. They've thought about the vows they want to say to you. They've imagined your first dance, your honeymoon, your first home together. The age concern isn't stopping these visions. If anything, it's making them more vivid, more persistent, more undeniable. The angels want me to address something specific. Some of you listening are worried that your person will choose someone else, someone whose age seems more appropriate by society's standards. Let me ease your heart right now. Your person has already tried to convince themselves that they should be with someone else. They've already looked around, already considered other options, already tried to talk themselves out of what they feel for you. And every time they try, they fail. Because how can they choose someone else when their soul has already chosen you? How can they settle for less when they've experienced the divine connection you share? Here's what heaven wants you to know about this age situation. It's actually protecting your relationship right now. While it seems like an obstacle, it's actually a divine filter. It's ensuring that when you come together, it's not based on superficial attraction or convenient timing. It's ensuring that your union is based on something deeper, something that transcends physical appearance, social expectations, and human timelines. The very fact that your person is wrestling with this shows how seriously they take your connection. They're not rushing in blindly. They're considering everything because they want to build something that lasts forever. I need to share something that might surprise you. Your person has already talked about you to someone they trust. Maybe not in detail, maybe not admitting the full depth of their feelings, but they've mentioned you. They've tested the waters to see how others might react to the age situation. And while they might have received mixed responses, there was at least one person who told them to follow their heart. This conversation planted a seed that's been growing ever since. Every day, your person becomes a little braver about the possibility of moving forward with you despite the age concerns. The angels are showing me that your person often looks at successful couples with age differences. They notice them in public, in movies, in their social circles. Each time they see a happy couple who overcame similar concerns, it gives them hope. It reinforces what their soul already knows, but their mind struggles to accept. That love isn't bound by human constructs like age. That when two souls are meant to be together, they find a way regardless of what the calendar says. Please hit the like button if this message is resonating with you. Your engagement helps spread these divine messages to others who need to hear them. Someone else is struggling with this exact situation, wondering if their age difference means their connection isn't meant to be. By liking and sharing, you become part of heaven's network, helping angels reach souls who need this confirmation. Let me tell you about the dreams your person has been having. They dream of mundane moments with you that feel like heaven. Making breakfast together on a lazy Sunday. Decorating your first Christmas tree as a married couple. Holding your hand while you both watch the sunset from your own backyard. These aren't wild fantasies. These are soul memories of a future that already exists in heaven's plan. The age difference doesn't appear in these dreams because in the realm of spirit, it doesn't exist. Your person's soul is older than their body suggests. Or perhaps your soul is older than your physical age? This is why the human age situation feels so confusing to both of you. You're dealing with ancient souls wearing temporary costumes, and those costumes don't match what society expects. But heaven knew this when it arranged your meeting. Heaven knew that your souls would recognize each other despite the age difference, and that recognition would be so powerful that no human concern could ultimately stop it. I want to address those of you who are feeling impatient. You might be thinking, if this person is truly my soulmate, why does age matter to them at all? Why can't they just ignore it and be with me? The angels want you to understand that your person's hesitation is actually a sign of how much they value you. They don't want to enter this relationship until they feel worthy of you. They don't want to propose until they can provide for you. They don't want to marry you until they're sure they can be the partner you deserve. This isn't weakness. This is wisdom beyond their years. The Bible reminds us in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 7, that love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Your person is bearing the weight of societal judgment. They're believing in a love that transcends human understanding. They're hoping for a future where age becomes irrelevant. They're enduring the current separation because they're preparing to give you forever. This is not the behavior of someone who takes love lightly. This is the behavior of someone who understands that divine love deserves divine timing. Right now, your person is going through a transformation. Every day they're becoming more of who they need to be to match your vibration fully. The age concern is pushing them to mature faster, to establish themselves more firmly, to become someone who can stand beside you with confidence. They're not just thinking about dating you. They're thinking about marrying you, and they want to be ready for that level of commitment. They want to be able to look your family in the eye and prove that age is just a number when it comes to their ability to love and cherish you. The angels want me to share something specific about the next few months. There will be a moment, a conversation, an event, where the age concern suddenly becomes less important to your person. It might be something you say that shifts their perspective. It might be seeing another couple overcome similar obstacles. It might be a dream so vivid they can't ignore it. But something is coming that will help them release this fear and step fully into the love you share. Heaven is orchestrating this breakthrough, and it's closer than you think. I see your person writing something to you. Maybe it's a letter they haven't sent yet. Maybe it's a message they've typed and deleted 100 times. Maybe it's vows they're already composing for someday. But they're putting their feelings into words, trying to find a way to express what seems impossible to express. How do you tell someone that you want to marry them when the world says you're too young? How do you propose a forever when society questions your readiness? These are the questions your person grapples with, and the struggle is making their love stronger, more determined, more unshakable. Can you do something for me? Type "I release all timelines" in the comments. This is your declaration that you trust heaven's timing more than human expectations. This is you telling the universe that you won't let age, time, or any other human construct interfere with divine planning. When you release timelines, you actually accelerate divine timing. You remove the resistance that keeps blessings at bay. You open the door for miracles that transcend human logic. The angels are showing me something about your person's family. There's someone in their family who will become your unexpected ally. This person understands soul connections. They might have experienced their own age difference relationship, or they simply have the wisdom to see beyond surface concerns. This family member will play a crucial role in helping your person feel confident about moving forward with you. They'll offer the blessing your person needs to hear, the permission they're seeking to follow their heart completely. Your soulmate has already imagined proposing to you. I know I've mentioned this, but I need you to really understand what this means. Despite their concerns about age, despite their fears about timing, they've already planned how they want to ask you to marry them. They've thought about the location, the words they'll say, the ring they'll offer. These aren't passing thoughts. These are detailed plans that they revisit when they're alone, refining them, perfecting them, preparing for the day when age no longer feels like an obstacle. Let me tell you what happens when your person tries to date someone else. Someone age-appropriate by society's standards. They feel like they're betraying their soul. They go through the motions, but their heart isn't in it. They compare everyone to you and everyone falls short. They realize that they'd rather wait for the right time with you than have the wrong thing with someone else right now. This isn't just preference. This is soul recognition that can't be denied or replaced. The angels want you to know that your person prays about you. Whether they use formal prayers or just talk to the universe in their own way, they ask for guidance about your connection. They ask for signs that it's okay to move forward despite the age difference. They ask for courage to follow their heart. They ask for confirmation that what they feel is real and divinely ordained. And heaven is answering these prayers, just not always in the timeline or way they expect. There's something about next season that feels significant. The angels aren't showing me exact dates because divine timing doesn't work that way. But there's a shift coming with the change of season that will affect how your person views the age situation. Maybe it's their birthday or yours that provides new perspective. Maybe it's an anniversary of when you met that makes them realize time is passing and love shouldn't wait. Maybe it's simply that they'll reach a personal milestone that makes them feel ready. But change is coming and it's bringing breakthrough with it. I need to address something that some of you are wondering. Is your person dating someone else while they figure out this age situation? The angels want you to know that even if they're trying to, their heart isn't in it. They might be going through motions to please family or friends who think they should be with someone age-appropriate. But every moment they spend with someone else only confirms what their soul already knows. You are irreplaceable. You are their divine match. You are worth waiting for, worth fighting for, worth overcoming any obstacle for. Your person thinks about growing old with you. This might seem ironic given their current concern about being too young, but it's true. They imagine celebrating your 50th wedding anniversary. They imagine grandchildren asking how you met. They imagine the stories you'll tell about overcoming obstacles to be together. In these visions, the age difference that seems so significant now becomes just a footnote in your love story, barely worth mentioning compared to the lifetime of love you'll share. The Bible tells us, in Song of Solomon chapter 8 verse 7, "Many waters cannot quench love. Rivers cannot sweep it away. If one were to give all the wealth of one's house for love, it would be utterly scorned." This verse speaks to what your person is discovering. No amount of societal pressure can quench what they feel for you. No river of doubt can sweep away the connection you share. They're learning that true love is worth more than social approval, more than family expectations, more than age-appropriate timing. The angels want me to tell you something about patience. Your waiting isn't passive. Every day you trust this process, you're actively participating in divine manifestation. Your faith is literally helping your person overcome their fears. Your patience is giving them the space to grow into readiness. Your understanding is creating an energetic container where love can flourish despite obstacles. You're not just waiting. You're actively creating the conditions for your union to manifest in its highest form. Let me share what your person loves most about you. It's not just your physical appearance, though they find you incredibly attractive. It's not just your personality, though they adore every quirk and quality. What they love most is how you make them feel like they're home. When they're with you, or even thinking about you, they feel a peace they've never experienced before. This feeling transcends age, time, and every human concern. It's this feeling that will ultimately overcome every obstacle because the soul always chooses home. Your person has already defended you to someone. Maybe someone made a comment about the age difference, or questioned the viability of your connection. And your person, despite their own concerns, found themselves defending what you share. They surprised themselves with the passion of their defense, the certainty in their voice when they declared that age doesn't determine love's validity. This moment was a turning point, even if they didn't realize it at the time. It was their soul overriding their mind, truth overcoming fear. The angels are showing me that your person keeps something of yours, or something that reminds them of you. Maybe it's a photo, a message screenshot, a gift you gave them, or just something that carries your energy. They look at this item when they're wrestling with the age situation. It grounds them, reminds them of what's real, helps them see past societal expectations to the truth of your connection. This object is like a talisman, holding the energy of your bond until you can be together fully. I want you to understand something about divine timing and age. Sometimes heaven arranges for souls to meet when there's an age difference precisely because it ensures the connection is based on something deeper than surface compatibility. It ensures that both people have to choose love consciously, deliberately, courageously. It ensures that the foundation is solid enough to weather any storm. Your age difference isn't a mistake or obstacle. It's a divine filter ensuring that only true soul love survives. Please share this video with someone who needs to hear it. You might not even know who that is, but trust your intuition. Someone in your network is struggling with an age difference connection, wondering if it's meant to be. By sharing this message, you become an angel's messenger, delivering hope to someone who needs it desperately. Heaven works through human hands, and yours could be the hands that deliver a miracle today. Your person has moments of absolute clarity where age becomes completely irrelevant. Usually these moments come when you're together, when they're looking into your eyes, when they're hearing your laugh, when they're feeling your energy. In these moments, their soul takes complete control and all human concerns fade away. They know with absolute certainty that you're their person, their forever, their divine match. The challenge is holding on to this clarity when you're apart, when the world's voice gets louder than the soul's whisper. The angels want me to address the marriage thoughts directly. Yes, your person is already planning to marry you. The age concern isn't about whether to marry you, but when and how to do it in a way that honors both your connection and navigates worldly concerns. They want your wedding to be a celebration, not a controversy. They want your families to rejoice, not worry. They're not hesitating because they're unsure about you. They're hesitating because they want to do this right, to give you the proposal, wedding, and marriage you deserve. I see your person researching things related to your future together. Maybe they're looking at places to live, calculating financial projections, researching relationship advice for age-different couples. They're doing the practical work of preparing for a life together, even while their mind questions the timing. This isn't the behavior of someone who's uncertain about you. This is the behavior of someone who's certain about you but wants to be equally certain about their readiness to give you everything you deserve. There's a conversation coming between you and your person that will change everything. It might start casually, but it will go deep. The age topic will come up not as an obstacle, but as something to discuss and resolve together. You'll both share your fears and dreams, and in that vulnerability you'll find your strength as a couple. This conversation will mark the beginning of a new phase where you face challenges together instead of separately. The angels are already preparing both your hearts for this moment of truth and transformation. Type ready for divine union if you're prepared to transcend all human obstacles for your soul connection. This declaration tells the universe that you're ready to move beyond fear-based thinking into love-based living. It signals to your angels that you're prepared for the next level of your journey. It also sends an energetic message to your person, soul to soul, that you're standing firm in your faith about your connection. The angels want you to know that your person sees you in their future in very specific ways. They see you at family gatherings, eventually winning over anyone who might have had concerns about age. They see you achieving your dreams with them by your side as your biggest supporter. They see you as the parent of their children, if children are part of your path. They see you as their partner through every season of life. These aren't fantasies. These are soul memories of a future that already exists in heaven's design. Let me tell you about the protection around your connection. The angels have placed a divine shield around your bond that no human concern can ultimately penetrate. People might have opinions about your age difference. Society might have its judgments. But none of these external forces can break what heaven has joined at the soul level. Your person is beginning to sense this protection, to understand that your connection exists in a sacred space that transcends human judgment. Your person's friends have noticed the change in them since you entered their life. Even if your person hasn't shared everything about your connection, their inner circle sees the difference. They see someone who's more mature, more focused, more certain about what they want from life. Some friends might attribute this to natural growth, but the wise ones recognize it as the transformation that comes from finding your soul's match. These observations are slowly helping Your person realize that your connection is helping them become who they're meant to be. The angels are showing me that there's something about next year that's significant for your union. Not necessarily that you'll be married by then, though for some of you that's true. But there's something about next year that represents a major shift in how your person approaches the age situation. Maybe they'll reach an age that feels more acceptable to them. Maybe you will. Maybe societal circumstances will shift in a way that makes your age difference less notable. But mark my words, next year holds keys to doors that currently seem locked. I need to share something about your person's spiritual journey. Whether they identify as religious or spiritual or neither, they're having a spiritual awakening because of your connection. They're questioning what they've been taught about appropriate relationships. They're discovering that soul connections don't follow human rules. They're learning to trust their inner knowing over external voices. This spiritual evolution is necessary for them to fully embrace your divine union, and it's happening faster than you might realize. Your soulmate sometimes tests themselves by imagining life without you. They try to picture finding someone else, someone age-appropriate, someone their family would immediately approve of. And every time they run this mental experiment, they come to the same conclusion. Life without you isn't really living. It's just existing. They'd rather face every challenge with you than have an easy path with someone else. This isn't romantic idealism. This is soul recognition that refuses to be silenced. The angels want me to tell you about the signs your person has been receiving. They've been seeing things that remind them of you everywhere. Songs that perfectly describe your connection play at significant moments. They overhear conversations about age difference relationships that worked out beautifully. They receive unexpected encouragement from unlikely sources. Heaven is constantly sending them confirmation that your love is divinely blessed, and these signs are wearing down their resistance to following their heart. Let me address something specific. Some of you are worried that you're wasting your youth waiting for someone who might never overcome the age concern. The angels want you to know that you're not waiting, you're preparing. Every day you're becoming more of who you need to be for the sacred union ahead. You're healing old wounds, releasing limiting beliefs, raising your vibration to match the love you're calling in. This isn't lost time. This is sacred time. And your person is going through the same preparation process. Your person has a vision of proposing to you that's so clear it sometimes takes their breath away. They see themselves getting down on one knee, looking into your eyes, speaking words they've rehearsed 1,000 times in their mind. They see your reaction, the joy in your face, the yes they know you'll say. This vision comes to them at random moments, and it's so powerful that it momentarily erases every concern about age. In those moments, they know with absolute certainty that this proposal will happen. The only question is when, not if. The angels are showing me something about your living situations. There will be a change in where one or both of you live that makes your union more feasible. Maybe someone will relocate for work or school. Maybe family circumstances will shift. Maybe you'll both end up in a new place altogether. But geography is going to align in a way that supports your coming together. This physical shift will coincide with the emotional and mental shifts needed to overcome the age concerns. I want to talk about the protection over your connection while you're in this waiting period. The angels have ensured that no one else can take your place in your person's heart. Others might try. Your person might even try to force feelings for someone else. But it's like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. It doesn't work because the space in their heart is shaped exactly for you. This protection ensures that no matter how long it takes to overcome the age concerns, your position as their divine match remains secure. If this message is touching your soul, please hit the like button and type, Love transcends time in the comments. Your engagement isn't just about algorithm support. It's about creating a collective energy of faith and trust that ripples out to everyone facing similar challenges. When you declare that love transcends time, you help break down the collective consciousness barriers around age and relationships. You become part of the solution, part of the healing, part of the transformation. Your person is going to surprise you with their readiness when the time comes. You might think they need months or years more to overcome the age concern, but heaven works in quantum leaps, not linear progression. One day they'll wake up and the age difference simply won't matter anymore. It will be like a switch flips in their consciousness, and what seemed like an insurmountable obstacle becomes irrelevant. This isn't far away. The angels are working on this breakthrough right now, even as you listen to these words. Let me tell you what your wedding will be like, because yes, there will be a wedding. It will be a celebration not just of your love, but of overcoming every obstacle that stood in your way. The age difference that seems so significant now will be part of your testimony, part of what makes your love story inspiring to others. Guests will admire your courage, your faith, your refusal to let society's timelines dictate your happiness. Your wedding will be proof that divine love conquers all human concerns. The angels want me to share that your person is closer to breakthrough than appearance suggests. On the surface, they might still seem stuck on the age issue. They might still voice concerns or hesitations, but underneath, in the depths of their soul, the decision is already made. They choose you. They choose your love. They choose your future together. The surface mind just needs a little more time to catch up with what the soul already knows. This isn't a matter of if but when, and the when is sooner than you think. Your person dreams about your honeymoon. Yes, even while wrestling with age concerns, they're planning where they want to take you after your wedding. They imagine walking on beaches with you as their spouse. They imagine waking up next to you knowing you're officially theirs forever. They imagine the freedom of being married to you, of never having to question or doubt or hesitate again. These dreams are so vivid that they sometimes forget they haven't proposed yet. Their soul is already living in the reality where you're married. There's something about the holiday season that will be significant for your connection. The angels aren't showing me exactly which holiday or which year, but there's something about holiday energy that breaks down barriers and opens hearts. Maybe it's the emphasis on family and love. Maybe it's the spiritual atmosphere. Maybe it's just the magic that comes with celebration. But watch for movement around holidays. Your person's heart is especially open during these times, especially vulnerable to the truth of your divine connection. I need to tell you about the courage your person is building. Every day, they become a little braver about the possibility of publicly claiming you regardless of age. They're rehearsing conversations with family members. They're preparing responses to potential criticism. They're building arguments for why your love is valid and valuable. This isn't happening quickly, but it's happening steadily, like a plant growing underground before it breaks through the surface. Their courage is developing in ways you can't yet see. The angels want you to know that your faith in this connection is actually helping your person. Every time you choose trust over doubt, every time you send them love instead of frustration, every time you hold the vision of your future together, you're sending them spiritual strength. You're literally helping them overcome their fears through your energetic support. You're not just waiting for them to be ready. You're actively helping them become ready through your faith and patience. As we come to the close of this divine message, I want you to remember something crucial. Your love story isn't ordinary, so it won't unfold in ordinary ways. The age concern that seems like such an obstacle is actually part of what makes your story extraordinary. Years from now, when you're happily married, you'll look back on this time with gratitude. You'll see how the challenge strengthened your bond, how the waiting deepened your appreciation, how overcoming this obstacle together became the foundation for a marriage that can weather any storm. Your person is going to propose to you. They're going to marry you. They're going to build a life with you that exceeds your wildest dreams. The age difference will become so irrelevant that you'll sometimes forget it was ever a concern. You'll laugh about how much time you spent worrying about something that ultimately didn't matter at all. But for now, trust the process. Trust the divine timing. Trust that heaven is working every detail for your highest good. Before you go, please type "blessed and ready" in the comments. This is your final declaration that you're blessed to have found your divine match and ready for whatever comes next. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a divine message meant for you. Remember, beloved soul, your angels are always working on your behalf. Your soulmate is being prepared for you even now. And your love story, age difference and all, is going to be more beautiful than you can imagine. Trust the journey. Trust the timing. Trust the love that transcends all human understanding. Until next time, stay blessed, stay faithful, and stay ready for the miracles heading your way.